This video starts differently than planned. Basically, everything changed.
Because I forgot about the fact I couldn't film while learning it.
What did I think? Nothing. I sat down to find something new to learn, and it took me like a minute to find something really cool to learn.
Kitesurfing.
From the minute I made a decision, I loved the idea of learning how to kitesurf. But from the same minute, problems just seemed to pop up.
I don't have kite equipment. I have no idea how kiting works. And most important, there's no water here. I mean like a lake or sea.
The main requirements are wind and water. And having a closer look, there's an endless number of sports in the world which fulfill that. But then I read this.
Any kitesurfer who respects the sport will agree that beginner lessons are essential. This means I need a course somewhere where I do understand the language. And as English is not my mother tongue, it has to be in Germany. There's so many schools just at the coast in Germany, and they all are expensive.
As there were tons of different schools, but all equally expensive, and I didn't want to spend more time on research and wasting time, I just booked one after 10 minutes. A 3-day kitesurf course at the Baltic Sea.
Oh my god, I'm really going. I'm going kitesurfing. Okay, it's gonna be a trip of 7 hours and 20 minutes. This backpack is too heavy. Always there.
I'm so tired of the journey. But well aware that from now on I would have 3 days, only 3 days, to learn to kitesurf.
I just woke up and I have a really bad back tense. I think it's from carrying luggage. My backpack was so heavy all the day on my back. I'm not sure how I'm able to learn to kitesurf today.
It hurts so much. It's just a 15 kilometers ride to my first kitesurf lesson.
Yes, I hadn't mentioned that yet. The closest accommodation to the kite school was 15 kilometers away. With buses only going once a day, my only option was going on my bicycle. Still, I tried to stay positive.
This is gonna be a great day!
I mean, there was wind, a lot of wind. I found a kitesurf sport and a kitesurf school, had a banana, got my wetsuit, and managed to get in it. Everything going according to my plan.
I think I'm ready.
As I knew I only would have 3 single days to learn, and everybody suggested more time, I tried to be the world's best prepared person. I really was ready to do anything to be well prepared, and simulating every little step on the lawn. It was fun, it was really fun.
That is so stupid, that's so stupid. If that will help, oh my god.
If my special pre-kitesurf course would really help, I would see now, at my first lesson. And that's when my plan really failed. Like, really. You'll see. Well, you won't see. You get it when you see it.
I just finished my first kitesurf lesson. And it's exactly over there, somewhere. And that's why I couldn't film it. I didn't think about this.
I absolutely wouldn't be able to film and practice at the same time. I didn't know the lesson doesn't start at the beach, where I intended to place my camera, but...
You take the boat to go out there, and there's lots of free space. You can stand there in the water and practice.
Practice, but no filming.
Day 1 of learning how to kitesurf was crazy. We went out with the boat and it started hailing, and there was a big cloud, and this cloud was dark and black, and I can't believe it. Looking at the sky now, the sun's shining. It was freezing and I felt so cold. It started hailing, and then he handed over me the kite, so I had to steer, and I was really afraid because the wind was so strong and I couldn't control it at all. It's really terrifying because the kite in the wind has so much power, it can just pull you, and if you don't know how to handle this kite, it's just terrifying. So this first half hour would be the beginning of my kitesurf career. But it got better very fast. There were so many things I learned at the same time, so I barely can remember. It's just overwhelming, and especially how to handle this wind. Most importantly, I learned how to steer the kite in the wind, which is not as easy. It's super similar to the movement when you're riding a bicycle, but you're not pushing it away from you or towards you, but you go up and down. But then it got easier and easier. I kind of got a feeling for the kite in the wind, and I knew how to react. And once I was able to do all this with not too much struggle, I was able to start something new which is so much fun. It's called the body trick. You're kind of laying on your stomach, and then you're supposed to make the kite flying 8s in the air, and this means that lifting you and it's kind of jumping while you're lying on your stomach on the water, and it's just pulling you, and it's so much fun.
This made me remember me saying this a couple of days ago, and it was true.
As much fun as what I'm doing now, it will be great. The funnest thing so far, as it all went so well, my instructor said tomorrow I would be able to start on the board, and that's my goal. But for now...
Day 1 was incredibly exhausting. There were just too many bad surprises.
I'm always feeling, this morning, I can't believe I really did it. I think my excitement was just bigger than my soreness, even though I can still feel my back and it's really sore. But it doesn't matter.
I think today I'm experiencing the next level of soreness. But day 2 was an incredibly important day. Today is the day of the water start. At least I hope so. Oh my gosh. What is pushing me is pure adrenaline. Nothing else.
Hey, I'm on my way. It's so windy today. I think it's great for learning the water start. Actually, I'm so proud of myself because I'm so sore, but I always keep going no matter what.
I still don't fully understand how I made it out of bed, up for another 15 kilometers ride. But there was my banana, there was wind. Getting on my bedsheet was painful, but...
So excited. Second lesson done, I'm so hungry. Believe it or not, today I did kite surfing. I'm still full of adrenaline. This feeling when you're on the kiteboard standing and the wind is pulling you. It's amazing, and I was so much better than I expected. But at the beginning it wasn't that easy at all. I think my body is full of salt water because I've been drowning so many times because the kite was pulling me and I had no control, just going all over the place. But I got there. As every lesson, it all starts with theory. Which was all about the water start. Basically, I knew all this already because I pretty much watched every video on YouTube.
And because I did my famous, well, not famous, but I did try exercises. Knees to the arms, to 130, and pulse it. And at this point I can say it did really help. Even though I wasn't sure about this before the lesson. Feels so wrong.
But anyway, it's always good to repeat things because then you don't have to think about it anymore. Random story today. I was the one helping to start the kite, and he explained us 3 signs, which is find to go, let it go, or stop it. And you have to hold the kite as long as he didn't give you the sign. And what did It's all about the power dive. So you get in a zone where the wind is stronger, so you're able to stand up and start in the water. And it's so much easier in theory than when you're doing it actually. And that's why at the beginning I just fell. And it felt like I've been drinking all the salt water in the Baltic Sea. I can't believe there's still so much there. But yeah, I got there. With time you just gain experience how to handle a kite, and I figured out you have to be so gentle with the movements because otherwise it's just going all over the place and you're drowning.
I had to learn to take little steps, being gentle with my steering and making little adjustments at the bar of the kite. Skipping these little steps, steering the kite too much with no experience, because wanting to take the big step right away normally just made me fall as fast as I got up.
This morning I said I reached the next level of soreness, and I didn't know there's even more levels in my body. After you've been kitesurfing for a little bit, you have to walk back because I can't go the other way yet. And every step going back, my legs reminded me that I've been riding the bicycle for 30 kilometers yesterday and today again. And the people, they were asking me if I have like sore muscles, and I was like, no, but in my legs from riding bicycle. And they were like, yeah.
I can't believe it, I'm so tired. I'm not able to do anything except laying here.
Morning. I have good news. I'm still super sore, but I'm not sorer than yesterday. I'm not gonna get used to the distance to the kitesurf spot.
But otherwise, same procedure as the last 2 days. Ready for the last day of learning how to kitesurf. But what was my goal? I had set me a goal at home, which was
to stand up and kitesurf.
And this I had achieved, and a little bit celebrated already yesterday.
And I'm not sure if that's so easy.
It wasn't easy, but my preparation was a huge part of my fast success. Doing the most stupid things to be prepared. Yes, you see it right, even kitesurfing on my longboard with the help of my hammock. I was literally dreaming of kitesurfing. Even though I had already achieved my goal, I always tried to push myself to get better, to make the most out of it.
Okay, I'm so ready. It's the final day. It will be great. Done. My third day is over, and once again everything came totally different. I've been dreaming so big of kitesurfing, having everything under control, but today you need two things for kitesurfing. This is water, which I had, but there was no wind. There was barely wind. I couldn't practice, I couldn't improve, and you can probably imagine I was so disappointed. Today was a total fail. And probably I got sunburned today. Sometimes there are things in life which you cannot control, you cannot force it. Or like nature, you can't control us. Sometimes things happen surprisingly and you can't change it. You have to adjust and to make the best out of it. It's like kiting. One wrong movement, one mistake can bring the kite to fall or mess up the whole thing. Like me, not taking into consideration, I would not be able to film this whole thing of learning how to kite surf. Adjust the kite and try again. Adjust to the situation, just maybe take another road. Maybe it's a detour, but it doesn't matter. The goal remains the same. Woo-hoo!
After those 3 really exhausting days, I no longer could keep my emotions inside me.
I love life!
I couldn't believe I really learned kitesurfing in 3 or rather 2 days. I was truly grateful and happy for all this, even though nothing turned out as I had planned.
But that's how it is. It's the art of telling something you can't see. But I got proof. Oh, maybe it's a little bit far away. I got proof. I'm a kite surfer officially! They offered me to do a kite surfing license, so you have a proof of your skills. And I've got level 3, which means I can water start and kite surf for at least 50 meters. I love learning new skills and making these videos, and this video was totally different. But still, I hope you enjoyed it, so if you did, give it a thumbs up.